What's up, it's your boy Mateo the God of Gaming. Welcome back to another video on the channel. We got part 2 of the NFL Madden 23 Houston Texans franchise. Make sure to hit like and subscribe, and we're just gonna hop straight into the game. Let's go.
It's week 2 of the 2022 season, and up next are the Texans' rookie running back. He had a great week to build off of last time out, reaching triple digits and adding 2 touchdowns. It's the Texans and the Broncos, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis.
Alright, so last week didn't exactly go as we planned, but this week we're hoping that we can get a first win of the season here against the Denver Broncos. Oh, okay, we stayed up. Couldn't get much after that though, but we broke the initial tackle. Alright, so straight up, last week we only got 10 rushes in. This week I'm hoping I can get more. I'm going to run the rock a bit. But first, actually, I'm going to start with a quick pass. It's dropped. I want to build up the passing game just a bit. So obviously our passing game really struggled last week. We don't have any good pieces on that O-line. That terrible pass by David Mills. So we're definitely going to go draft a quarterback, 100%. Yes! He's almost...
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how
they expect it to go,
and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball.
It says turnover, but we still have the ball.
And that fumble.
What? Was the ball out of bounds? And the game just screwed it up a bit? Where's that ball at? The ball, his elbow's down here anyways. So regardless if that fumble counted, we could just challenge the play. Well, actually... What the hell? Oh, his foot's out. Actually, no, that doesn't make any... What just happened there? I think the game kind of broke.
Turn the ball over. They run with a rookie from the
Alright.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first.
Let's get Damian Pierce going, man. This guy's a beast. He can be our future cornerstone back. He probably will be our future cornerstone back. Actually, but at the same time, that second deal after his rookie deal's up, he's going to have to force him. Is it 4 or 5 on that play?
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down.
That draft class was wrong, by the way, because we took Derek Stingley. I mean, the Texans took Derek Stingley. The game didn't show that, but that doesn't matter. Third down. Okay. That is incomplete. I'm gonna go for this. Actually, no, I'm playing it safe. I'm gonna be stupid again. Trying to keep this out of bounds. He is a people mover. And one of my
favorite,
that was a bad kick.
Great instincts. The safety Jalen Petrie out of Baylor, they were able to get him in the second round.
Now here's Russell Wilson, 11th season in the league. First, of course, with Denver after a high-profile trade this offseason that saw him dealt from Seattle. On first down, Wilson.
It's kind of sad that they had a lot of expectation for Russell Wilson.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start.
But then the Broncos did it. But the trade didn't really pan out.
From the 33. They run here with a second-year man from UNC, Javonte Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Maybe, I don't know, but this team, like, I want to draft a quarterback, but
throwing is Wilson.
it's almost impossible anymore. The holes we have in defensive line as the tight end runs through. No, there's no way the tight end outpaces you, bro. Oh my god.
Charles, it's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch in the end zone from your tight end. Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae.
Okay, that's a penalty on me. I hit the kicker.
You're not talking about a guy that lines
oh my god.
In line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back. Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right? That's a zinger. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
All right, so maybe punting was a bad choice.
Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
But we've only had one drive, like, chill out. Bro, we're already losing momentum too, bro.
They'll start on the
so we can get something going.
Just no chance of turning.
And they plug that hole.
They can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
Put a plug in there.
2nd and 10 coming up. Mills.
It's a nice little game here to Brandon Cooks.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw is Mills.
Oh my gosh. Yo, what's number 31 doing? Make that block.
It's a sack. Randy Gregory drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be...
Nah. Bro, this guy, first of all, who the hell, who is this? Why is our tight end blocking? We got 2 guys on this one guy. Bro, send this donut to cover the edge rush. You put an edge rusher on a tight end. Awesome. And then number 31. Where's your block at? What are you doing? Bro ran and just ran away. Man, that's annoying. We're making Russell Wilson look like he still plays for Seattle, too.
This is pulling in at the 21. That's going to go.
Let's give it that his sick.
55-yard punt. Well done. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. They start the drive.
This first season, Michael's 0-17.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
I might trade the number 1 pick with, like, I might trade away the number 1 pick.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But we get a sack there, number 96, my man Collins.
Adds a second one here. That tells you about his
Let me play back for a bit.
determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Yeah, okay, he airs that out. Alright, we're gonna get the ball back. After Denver stalls. I mean, their quarterback is Chef Russ, so of course they stalled.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Alright, so we're already up near the 45. We can at least get some points if we get like maybe 10 yards. And spread out looking good either. Audible.
Our first down throw for Mills.
Bro, our freaking X option fell.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nah. Nah. This guy fell. This guy fell. Okay, first of all, what kind of... Is this legal? Bro just clotheslined him. That would have been an option because that whole part of the field was wide open. But my man fell.
Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns out incomplete. I wonder if Next time, he might take off and run.
Jimmy Griffin straight into the tackle, no room there to run.
That second down
It's
play
already
was
third
not
down.
to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they
Just
did.
throw that up, hope for a catch.
Throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away.
Maybe we can punt this out to the 1.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Alright, we'll take that, but I want to like. I know, I just want something better than that punt.
As well as they start out first and 10.
We already got this damn offense back on the field.
Here by Dulcich. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a
Yeah, not running the ball today.
from the 25.
Colts, that's all they did.
There's Wilson to throw.
Oh, guess that.
And he's taken down.
My man Petrie.
Petrie in there to record
My
the
man's
second
sick,
sack
man.
of his young
Well,
NFL career.
recovery,
They'll come to the
tackle.
line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down,
Oh, they're doing a
Wilson.
screen pass. They're doing a screen pass.
And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
31 yards on the punt there. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. And now out comes Houston. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10.
Throw it out.
It's into a crowd and intercepted.
Bro, I wanted him to throw that over the defense.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training.
Our defensive line is actually playing really good today, man. We keep getting off the tackle. Maybe we got to build on this D line, man. I mean, it'll take like 3 or 4 seasons to like up the bar. It's like drafting one sick player in the first round and a bunch of other duds in the second round is not going to save this team, man. I can guarantee that.
On third and 1, Wilson.
Bro, both these guys are wide open. What's the cornerbacks
And he
doing?
will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on third.
That guy's celebrating, like, bro. Just gave up the first.
Stadium saw that big hit coming.
Like,
And
come
I,
on,
as a
man.
former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball.
Oh, yeah, he got me there, but hold him to a loss.
Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. 2 yards the last, second and 12. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back.
Yeah, we hit Russ. There's 1 second left in the quarter. Maybe we can only hold him to a field goal. That'd
An
be pretty
incomplete
good.
pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Wilson. That's out to the flat for Edmonds.
Oh, no way he broke that tackle.
Taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a
Of course, there's a ref in the pass. Of course.
They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up fourth down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could afford that, right? Instead, they...
Yeah, that penalty could not have come at a worse time.
It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they go.
Yeah, I think Collins is the only player that has upside on his defense.
Steps away to his left, and he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. They'll give up the middle to Williams. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
We can still force a field goal at least.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see.
Maybe you can even force a fumble. So let's try. Our edge rushers are ass.
This is
Nah.
by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos go
Oh,
by
that
2
was
touchdowns.
terrible coverage, man.
And Johnson's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night a treat, Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hope to see if he doesn't bite. I mean, I hope he bites. Oh, Toronto's open. Why did I throw that? Brandon, let's go, Brandon.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before
That's why he's a beast.
A big pickup of 38. So how about that?
He's the only player we could trade and still get something good for.
Now for 1st and 10. To throw, Mills.
Man, still off the ground. Man, they keep burning our left tackle.
Texans had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's really not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like
Matt, just protect me, please.
right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to
0-2, okay, Damien.
Here comes the sports talk shows pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A lot of teams can make the playoffs starting 0-2. I don't know what the hell these commentators be trying to talk about. Dime. Oh my God, he dropped it.
Incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's tough.
Goes to the sideline, and out now is Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston Field.
I think I missed the kick.
The kick
No, it goes in. We're good.
is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense.
Oh, the wind's pushing on us too, so.
It's a pretty good return.
Our kicker makes a great tackle, great combined tackle with number 2. And here comes our offense. Offense isn't that good, it's just that rep in the pass penalty kind of hurt us.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have.
Okay, this guy's not breaking 15 tackles. Tackle him, for God's sakes. He's not even a starting back. Colin, gotta plug this over and run the ball, definitely. No, they don't. Short, he's short. Yes!
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting
I'll take that. Let's go punt safe man too. I don't want them faking this.
Here's Joseph Charlton now, as he's on to punt for Denver. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets
let it go, let it go.
And a great job
that
on
don't work.
special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Oh, Damien! Oh.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Pierce gets it again on
Alright, we'll get that first down.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Let's see. This time we gotta throw the ball. So we got Brandon Cooks.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Can we please get some better protection? Oh. I don't know how many times I gotta do this. Max protect. Please, for the love of God. Oh yeah, max protects. We get sacked instantly. This drive was promising too, man.
Bills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Oh my God, he dropped it.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 33. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And they will take over 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. To throw is Wilson. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
It's like Russ knows what he's doing, man.
Right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions.
Our issues on defense.
Wilson. Same connection. Dulcich once again.
Bro.
And he's
Nothing y'all busters make a tackle, please. God. We're getting nothing done for real.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Now Wilson on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Now Wilson.
Okay, well, that was uncheckable.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Yeah, this is touchdown Broncos. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here comes this sorry offense.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together.
Just chuck it up.
And then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
No, we can't get nothing.
Well, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So following the incompletion,
Number 15, Wilson, I don't even get to see it. He had himself a good game last week too, as we get a completion finally. Straight up know how to keep these timeouts. Period.
Now Mills on the bootleg.
Bro! Oh my god, that would have been it. Oh my god. What type of throw? What was that throw? Bro, our QB is selling right now.
When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first.
Is that a catch? That's a catch. No huddle. ASAP. Move. Move.
And they'll
Move.
wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Snap the ball.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God.
Picked off by Kawhi Williams.
Bro, our only promising drive ends in an interception. We don't even start with the ball, too.
They begin the drive.
Let him run, bro.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly... Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that.
Let's get back to the line for
right
more so.
on to the third quarter here.
I guess throwing it deep works, so let's try that. I gotta stop Russ in a short throw. He's a short throw commercial.
Inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff as quarter 3 is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bronco offense ready to begin this third quarter of play. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game
Bro, Russ is...
well, and most importantly, partner.
Oh, bro, the only... What was I saying earlier? That's our best O-lineman because he can generate... D-lineman because he can generate a lot of pressure. He's hurt.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains.
Oh my God, bro. I had an animation, my bro. Call for like 20 yards.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos.
Collins, you know, I'm getting there. I don't care if you have a high injury rate.
Because they're playing this game
Only dude
at their pace. This is ball control
can get to Russ.
Sustained run.
Besides Petrie, bro. Petrie the safety,
Give
so.
him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
There's Thomas.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. They'll go out to the flat for Edmonds.
Okay, that works. I'll take that.
And that's going to lead
Force them to do that.
We'll see what they have drawn.
That's the least we could have got from that.
12 yards needed to gain a first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. It's caught on the right side.
Yes. All right.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And Johnson's kick is good.
Johnson, I thought their kicker was McManus.
Touchdowns now. It's 24-3. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But
Yo, Heineke is balling out. How? Heineke is trash.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half.
Oh, what a cutscene, madam. Yeah, nice one.
First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their 25-yard line. They'll get things started with a carry by Pierce. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Pierce will try to pick it up. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. On play action. Mills eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On second down, here's Pierce. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. DJ Jones drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Quick throw, finding Dulcich. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Wilson to throw. Been looking his way all game. Dulcich, another catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt, and this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down throw for Mills. And his throw is incomplete. Second and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. Throwing, Mills. And Cooks has it over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll run here with Pierce. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. Off the play fake, Mills. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
Now Mills on 4th down. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are able to come into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10. A 10-play drive that time, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stops short of the 30. 6 yards left on 2nd down. They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Texans will take over. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Mills throw here into the hands of Moore. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Mills throw complete there to Moore. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Mills on 3rd and 2. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Mills now from the 50. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this one is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Mills to the air again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. To throw, Mills. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mills. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Going for it with Pierce. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Here's Pierce diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week, and it's paid in for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. The second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans. At about the 32. Mills now. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. On 1st and 10, Mills. There again is Cooks, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Working with a 2nd and 3. Play action now, Mills. Sliding out of the pocket. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Mills again. And that's complete to Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Working out of the gun, Mills. He gets it to Cooks. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Akins. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. And that throw behind is made. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mills. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Mills to throw it. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills. Cooks on the quick slant. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. 2nd down and goal. Mills. Touchdown! Chris Moore. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver's offense now set to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And this is going to be intercepted. Inside the 20, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans team. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you could possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run. Read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here is Wilson and the Broncos. Down by 7. 1:35 to go. Throwing now is Wilson. And his throw here is incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Finding Sutton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Wilson. Able to find Judy. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Escaping the pressure right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw caught here by Dulcich. And he's going to be out, down inside the 20 at the 15. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down. They'll look to throw. Finding Sutton on the out route who makes the catch. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And part of you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Mills back to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. So a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Broncos who are going to get the first shot at things. They'll have it here as we start in overtime. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 25-yard line. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Wilson. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Draw play, Edmonds down at the 25. But I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys,
poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. Now Wilson. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. A couple more minutes and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Broncos, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as
Welcome to your franchise staff. Staff Point, when you have to see what some talent trees make you select a path to.